Hello, and welcome to another episode of my Stellaris Let's Play. This is Northstar. I hope you folks are well. Oop. I didn't realize I had this pause before. Yeah, well, to the next stage in the quest for Toxic God. About to do very soon is start upgrading the fleet. Probably creating a design based on this. Lasers particularly helps their accuracy is higher. They're probably not less tracking than the evasion of most of the ships. So coal ships will be fighting at this point. So it was to less their damage in the coal ship's Osseo's armor. Armor is more expensive to upkeep than the shields, but it is actually no, I probably have multiple fights in my hand. I should just do a deflector or two, so that some of the health can regenerate. Or I'm gonna have to go from one coal fleet to the other probably. Or may want to, at least with undamaged ships. Let's see. It costs 20 alloys to upgrade each ship. 400 to upgrade. I'll upgrade fleet 1, yeah, I'll be able to do it relatively soon. And then I'll probably later add one more frame corvette to reserve fleet because I might lose enough ships that'd be helpful. If I take the Battle Fleet 1, upgrade Fleet 1 and bubbles, should be able to easily mop up the coals without losing too many ships. Substantial investment of alloys, while still leaving plenty for way outposts because they have diverted alloys for too long into this. Alright, so that's a plan. Anyways, I minimize this bit, doesn't want to stay minimized. There we go. Yeah, a little bit. I'm also working on the ALF aliens, decoding their language. And the mega aliens here. And then the silence, actually, I was thinking about that probably is it's... Could be the dimensional horror, but no, I got that before that. It's probably like the space amoebas or crystalline entities that popped in and out of sensor range briefly and I missed it. Something like that. Anyways, I'll soon find out. Finishing the archives anchor. Deactivate this for now. I know these ships are where they are. I don't want to risk This scientist in through there? Nah. Yeah. I'll have a level 3 and a level 4 meticulous researcher. Well, meticulous 2, and I want to get the explorer better level Anja, so she can discover even more anomalies, because it does come with extra anomaly discovery chance. Cool. Alright. Anyways. Work in these archives. This keep saying, I hope you folks have been taking care of each other, be kind to yourselves. Oh shoot, need the enforcers, but I also need this priest off the way off a little bit, because I desperately need the artisans. I don't actually have the consumer goods to support the priest just yet. Shore and artisans. These engineers aren't doing something of immediate economic utility. Cut the engineers and some of the physicists. Fine. Down one artist. No, actually. There we go. Cool. Get right to work on a monument. Doesn't cost any labor. I could try to automate this, but be incredibly expensive. Not worth it. I'll automate the farms on the synth soon. Hydroponics first, though. So I'll add that to the next month. Hydroponic farms provide nutrient-rich vegetable matter tailored for consumption by local pops. You know, the cool things. You know, like set up hydroponic farms in cities. Indeed, you can actually put in city districts here, which is an acknowledgement that that's a possibility. I think, but in the game, the fact that that can be done anyways. Mighty Taskeroid that was tar black. And here, I'm taking a chance. Into that system. Oh, or in the void. We have encountered some kind of vast entity near the Parthibian vortex. That's the name of the black hole there. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creatures still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There is a malevolent intelligence at work here, ancient beyond our concept of time and utterly alien in its design. We can only guess as to its purpose. It can't be good. I might want to actually start on... Yeah, we're doing a biology lab right now. Huh? Doing the monument 8 months and they have a lab I won't actually be able to work for a while. No. Should actually be doing this month. Processing. The Lauren. I didn't have any society research. I could have. Oh, whatever. Secured. Event chain alien organism procurement. The crew of the James Cook has managed to collect a small group of Lorens on the icy surface of a synth foray. These white, furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the moon's snowfields at astonishing speeds. One animal is clocked at over 80 kilometers per hour. This aided in their detection since the passage of their rolling forms kicks up huge plumes of swirling snow. I get a specimen. Woodwarden pelts. Luxurious furs harvested from the Woodwarden species of, again, it names a science ship instead of the planet. These flexible omnivores wrap themselves into tape balls and roll across the plane's snowy surface in large groups. Akin to a living avalanche, this tactic is used both for hunting and migration. The pack of Woodwardens is typically divided into two groups. Hunters who carve a destructive path through the landscape, and gatherers who follow behind, stopping to collect flying prey and uprooted plants. And adds consumer goods from jobs. If I exhibit it. Cool. You actually got specimens from these things, I didn't realize. One sec, guys. Sorry, I can't talk right now because I am streaming. But It deserves that respect. Well, dude. Have energy credits. Credits can't buy happiness, but trade might. Have 7,000 pops. Empire is always strong as its ability to sustain those who call it home. Curator Rock and Tiat. And official. Empire's rise and fall of paperwork is forever. Mode of action. The trick to leadership isn't pleasing everyone. It's disappointing them so enough that they don't revolt. Drill, refine, repeat. So I just kind of like the descriptions of some of them. A few of them are amusing. Build 3 defense platforms, not built to last, just long enough to make someone else die first. Let's see, I should check the trade ratios. Maybe I should actually be running more miners. How much? What's the food to mineral conversion rate? Can't even say do a long-term deal. Uh, 5 to 4? So 300 farmers. There's 38 food. Which gets about 20 minerals versus 300 miners would almost identical. The trade deals barely are profitable. Really, it depends on the specific situation, man. Hold on a sec, guys. Stupid moth or something. That was no moth, but I keep getting bugged by insects. I swear it's got spiders, ants, mold, poor air circulation. Whatever that bug was all in the basement. The rent is way too high for this. I'm gonna have to try and talk to the landlord about rent reduction. He's never rented this particular room before, but told it doesn't really work in the basement. With all these things, he shouldn't be charging what he is. Maybe 3/4 of what he's charging be fair. Try and suggest, and I'll probably say no because, well, greed. And you may get people who will rent this, but when they realize how crap it is, they'll leave invariably. He won't be able to keep anyone in this room. He's never rented this particular room before, so may not be aware of that, but try and be nothing but kind to the guy, so maybe because of him quite pleasant and such, he'll be a little more amenable. Unlikely. I can't really survive with the amount of rent charging. It's depleting my savings too fast, so for the conditions to be as bad, paying this much rent, and my money being this tight, I have to at least try. This guy probably
We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
not do jack. It wasn't them. Huh. Where did I find what? I don't see any new life forms around. KAD. Ennoblier. Interesting. Oh. Void worms. Ugh. I'll try and raid my worlds. Hey! Here's a freaking thought. The void worms and the cultists might kill each other. Cultist marauders encountered. Yet another cultist fleet loyal to Red Prophets is in sight in the liaison system. This time, however, the numbers include a strange ship of an unfamiliar design. Check something. Moment. Yeah, it doesn't seem. It's checking. Let's get different music, anyways. It does not seem that matters if I destroy a fleet. And to advance the event chain, I have to investigate debris from the last fleet. It doesn't even say I have to be the ones to destroy it. Although some of the later things require I be the one to destroy given fleets. Yeah. And this is the most powerful fleet they field, so if the Void Worms want to eat this Cold's fleet, I have nothing to lose from that happening. In fact, everything to gain. Alright. And this will clear a path their ways on, although I'll have to deal with the Void Worms, which might come to eat pops on either of my worlds. I suppose I have a reason to scramble. Defenses, maybe? Probably make a beeline for a synth. Let's send this back. Which is where the rare crystal asteroids also are. I think I need to start in some defense platforms there. There'll be a whole engagement that'll happen. really like the name of this defense platform. Guam, frame. Truss. Can I save it? Where's the save button? Oh, rename there. And I'll actually have to produce one that's got wings. Ashron, nope. Midway, because that was a historical battle. It relied heavily on ground-based aircraft. Kind of fitting name. That'll be fine. Anyways, when does these take? 2 months? I have 8 till less repair. It takes time to upgrade. It takes 6 to build 3 of these, and then there's the upgrading. Well, no, that's too slow. So I'll build some trust class defense platforms and I'll upgrade them. They'll both get me the defense platforms conquest focus, which, whatever. Eventually they'll give me fleet support as a permanent research option, but no, a lot of things to become available as Empire focuses, and yeah, these defense platforms can help deal in these void worms, and I'll additionally upgrade some fleets soon. Frame class. No, actually, I can just base something on this. Tank class? No. Hmm. Buckler. Like a light shield, a buckler. It straps to your arm. Oh, I don't want to bother the lasers anymore because the biggest cultist fleet will be probably aimed by the void worms. Maybe short on alloys to actually make upgrades. Just need to have having to build those defense platforms. Um. Hmm. Couple months I can start upgrading the fleet or just upgrade what I've got. $5 per 16, 80 days. Yeah, I'll have that always to do the rest by the time I actually need it. So yeah, getting started on upgrading this fleet. They will help with dealing with the void worms. I'm not sure void worms actually shields are any good against them. Alright, I was just checking. Void worms are technically still passive. They will be until 2235. Where their bloody nest is. Maybe somewhere out this way. Stadium for voidworm enzymes. That's probably the first contact I got before, and their enzymes add to food production. They have an empire modifier. Do that, or I can gain an empire modifier to hunt them. We do the food for because economy is more important right now. They use missiles and something that does high damage against armor and shields and is perfectly accurate. So the Corvettes are kind of vulnerable to that because it's got high accuracy, but tracking, perfect accuracy and high tracking, but it doesn't matter whether I use shields or not. And the missile-like thing doesn't seem to actually, I'm not sure if it penetrates stuff, but point defense can shoot them down anyhow, so I'll be alright against that. They rely on hull for their defense. And these things probably rip them right apart. We'll see. I haven't seen them have any kind of point defense, so I suspect the strike craft will do very well against them. And I'll do shield upgrades because they have lower upkeep than armor. It's possible the missiles might do well against that, but check. I don't think they have. No, they fully penetrate shields. Great. So actually armor would be the thing to use against those. Da, da, da. Interesting. More moment. Yeah, actually, armor is so much more important. I'm gonna switch. Cancel the upgrade. Getting my always back. Design. Bracer. It's a light armor that like archers use. Bracer class corvettes. So just the upkeep is higher. Let's be more durable anyway. You know what? No. I'll make a bunch of these. Missing. Bonus damage. Full. 3, 2. Yeah, the lasers are better. And so I'll make some corvettes that have actual lasers and armor. Deal with the void worms, which I will attack. I don't really want them wandering around, increasing in number. Stand there debris might give me stuff too. So there's that. And then I will make frame class corvettes and because I don't know if the voidworms go and set new nests. I don't know what their behavior is, but I don't trust them to wander around. I'm pretty sure they can set new nests if they eat a world, so if they wander somewhere else, I don't know. I'm saying it might be someone else's problem. Yeah, they would definitely be someone else's problem. You know what? Fine. But I do have a lot of corvettes that I can use for later if I do need to hunt the bloodworms. If they're passive, I'm not gonna do that right now. Just gonna upgrade this whole fleet. Sorry to like jerk you guys around, saying I do one thing, then the other, but I did think through. Second upgrade fleet can be upgraded with lasers if I change my mind about hunting the voidworms later. Although, maybe I want again while they come through a synth, because this is where I'm gonna want platforms anyways. What's the upkeep on this? Not high if I don't upgrade it. If I do, it's a little bit. It's a little bit. It's only 3 of them though. It'd be too long until the rare crystal mine. Yeah, I'll just do it. 3 first class. 2. That'll be a third by the time I have the alloys. Defense platforms. Upgrade some of Upgrade Fleet 2 later with Bracer class corvettes, and I will show up at a synth. Disengagement opportunities. Face down the Void Worms, see what I get for defeating them. In which case, switch the Minister of Defense to this fleet, because this is the one that's actually engaged. Trying to retrofit a fleet twice will often lead to weird effects, but they'll upgrade their one and then into the other, wasting time. So, boom. Alright, let's go. Shipyard's got work to do. I don't think I can upgrade all of these right away. Actually, let's do 4. Set aside railways for that. And upgrade as many of these as I can. Seven of them. That's probably enough. Probably. Maybe not. Osprey Gale, Weighted Bird. Now the Cobb and such work. Which fleet are they in? Oops, I'm looking at the wrong one. See. Osprey Gale, Weighted Bird. Should tell.